Okay, so this is the plate that goes on the transmission for the shifter, and it goes in here. The pieces of it are over there disassembled, and what I had to do basically, since it didn't come with a gasket, I'm going to put RTV around it and make a gasket. So that's what we're getting to now. The gasket and maker in one pretty uniform thing on the inside of all the bolts, and I'm going to go plop it on there. Alright, so we're here to put this guy on. That's where he's going to go. I'm going to try to set him on without smearing it. So that may be a little harder than it looks. Straight down on there like that. Make sure I'm lined up. I believe that is going to be good, sir. Now we're going to get the bolts and finger tighten them and come back and torque it down in an hour. The bolts finger tight. Something I want to add. If anybody knows how a short shifter works, what happens is it actually is raising the point at which the shifter pivots higher. So this little ring right here is higher than the original plate that went on top of the transmission. Well, what they don't tell you is that now you have literally like 2 inches maybe of space to get to this bolt that is literally, my hand is just now barely touching it. And yeah, so it's a little bit easier from underneath the car, and if you have someone in the car to help you out. So yeah, I am torquing these bolts down now, and it is said to be between 14 and 22 foot-pounds, so we're just going to do it on like, no, we're just going to call it 15, because it is going into aluminum. So, and there we go. I think that is daytime right now, but thanks to my dad's light, this thing that literally covers the entire inside and the entire under the hood, it is literally daytime in here. That other light we were using was absolute crap. But yeah, now we're going to actually install the lever, and it has to line up with this little cup down in here. So onto that. Got it all in. Want to go ahead and say I should have taken photos of how the springs and little spacers and stuff go together in here, because it literally took me and Pat probably an hour and 15 minutes just to get all this back together and get it right to where every gear, first through fifth, goes in. So real pain in the ass, but hey, look at that throw. Got that all, secondary boot on there. Got this little weight with the snap ring on there. When I was going to put this on, I thought this shift boot was separate from this little plastic cover, and it turns out the 4 fasteners were completely missing. So I found 3 out of the 4 random little miscellaneous screws I had in the house, and I tried to get that so that it didn't look half bad instead of it just hanging off. So now it's at least flush, and I'm gonna put it back together. This is a fail. Got it all put back together, and it looks like it's in 3rd gear right now, and I did not account for this cover when I was putting it together. So this is actually neutral, and this is 3rd gear, and it's hitting the cover, and this is 4th. So yeah, it's wrong. Time to do it all over again. What? Doing this for the 2nd time. Got the little, I don't know if you can tell, but it has a slight angle on it, and it's supposed to face backwards, not forwards like I had it. So got it in there, and about the little spacers and things I was talking about, it had this little guy inside of it. We'll focus on that. And when I put it together with these inside of it in like probably 3 or 4 different orientations, it will not go into gear. It's almost like it's a shift stop or something. But it won't engage the gear with that shift stop. So I just took them out, and if worst case scenario, something's wrong, I can always put them back in. So, but it feels fine now. There's a little bit of play right there when it's in neutral, but that's how you want it to be, in neutral anyways. When it's in gear, there's hardly any play. So, beautiful. First, third, fifth, second, fourth, reverse. Perfect. And it is raining like a son of a bitch outside.